A few years ago, I had a corporate banking career. Today, I'm painting flowers, landscapes, still lifes, and I'm delivering DoorDash. And honestly, I think I'm happier. A few years ago, I walked away from a six-figure banking career, not because I hated working, but because I knew I wanted a different kind of life. Now I spend my days painting and figuring out how to build an art business, and honestly, learning as I go. It hasn't been easy. This channel is where I'm documenting what it actually looks like to start over creatively and financially at this stage of life. And honestly, the reality of this choice looks very different than what I had imagined. For years, my identity was built around being a banker. My days were scheduled, predictable, efficient, mostly. My income was stable and my expectations were clear. I knew what I needed to do. On paper, everything looked successful, but inside I could really feel something shifting. It wasn't burnout exactly. It was more like misalignment. I was reaching that point in my life where I feel like I had accomplished what I could in that particular career. I started realizing I wanted something I couldn't quite name yet. More space, more creativity, more ownership of my time. The stress that once felt normal started to really feel heavy, and I remember thinking, what if I actually listened to that quiet voice inside of pushing through it? Leaving wasn't really dramatic. It was a series of small realizations that eventually became a decision. Now my days look completely different. I paint almost every day. Some pieces sell and some don't. Some weeks I feel momentum, I feel like I'm doing great, and then other weeks I feel like I'm experimenting my way forward and not really sure what I'm doing. I'm learning how income works when you create it yourself instead of receiving it on a schedule. It can be a little stressful. That part has stretched me more than anything else. Here's the honest truth that people don't always talk about. There are slow weeks where I question things, I question what I'm doing, weeks where I wonder if I should go back to what was predictable, should I go back and get another banking job? And then there are moments when someone connects with a painting I made and I remember exactly why I chose this life. I'm still figuring it out, not someday, right now in real time. I have to say these days I measure success differently than I used to. Quiet mornings matter to me, time with family matters to me, having space to create something meaningful with my hands matters. I don't wake up dreading my day anymore, and that feeling is worth more than I really expected. This isn't a perfect journey, it's not polished, it's not guaranteed for sure, but it's mine. And if you've ever felt pulled towards something different in your own life, maybe you understand exactly what I mean. I hope you'll follow along and see where this goes.